Hey guys, it's currently Tuesday, June 4th. I was trying to surprise Sebastian, but he is the hardest person to surprise. It's his birthday. I was trying to link up with Jess, his best friend, and basically tell her, like, don't say you're available today. Say, like, you can't go to the mall. And so I'm texting him, and he's like, I'm headed your way. I'm going to meet you at your apartment. And he's like, no, like, just meet us at the mall. And he's he's texting Jess, like, come to the mall with me. But he doesn't know that we're talking with each other. And I'm just like, bro, you mess it up. Originally, I was like, Jess, I'll meet up with him. And then we'll go to lunch. And then you'll be there waiting for us at the table. And then, like, that'll be the surprise. And then we'll hang out the rest of the day. But he is so adamant in going to the mall. And when I called him earlier this morning, he said that he would be really busy cleaning up and, like, doing laundry. And I'm just like, you're doing everything under the sun right now, but falling into my plan that I had. And because the plan is so last minute, I'm, like, not mad about it, but I'm also like, Sebastian, goodness gracious, like, give me a break here. Headed to North Park Mall. I was thinking to stop at Michael's and getting him some balloons and, like, maybe that being the surprise. I don't know. I really wanted to surprise him. He's just been all over the place lately, so I'll just wing it. Maybe I'll get some balloons. The only thing I don't know about is, like, whether the balloons would work. Michael's do, like, free fill-ups of the balloons, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, you'll either see me at North Park or you'll see me at Michael's. I'm trying to see, like, what would be cute added to the surprise. I didn't want to do the balloons just because yesterday, if I gave him his gift at dinner, I just felt like bringing the balloons into the restaurant was too much. But since we're on the chill type of day, I don't know. I don't know if bringing the gift is, like, you know. I feel like him not knowing what he's getting is a surprise as well. But I just love surprises. Okay, so I'm gonna go and figure this out. Sebastian had one mission for his birthday: find a pair of chunky loafers. Sounds simple enough, except apparently every shoe store got the memo that thin soles were the trend this season. We went from store to store, and every time we'd ask, they point us to the same style. After a while, he was ready to give up. I kept telling him, we have all day, we'll find something. I don't know what it is about birthday shopping, but somehow it always turns into an all-day event. Thankfully, Banana Republic came through with the outfit, even if the loafers were still proven to be a challenge. Honestly, I think some of my favorite memories start exactly like this. One person has an errand to run, and before you know it, you somehow made a day out of it. Okay guys, we made it to El Braco. I don't know if you guys can see behind me the sign, but we made it. Well, I made it. Skiff. Okay. I wanted to get him the balloons, but realized, like, helium in a hot car, it just wasn't going to work. Had to look up, like, would that eventually pop, and yeah. So the balloons would pop or they would deflate a little bit in the heated car, so didn't want to do that. Then we went to the mall and he found a little birthday outfit. Prize thing didn't work, obviously, so he wanted to do lunch and then a picnic. So now we're at El Braco. This is still near North Park Mall. I had no idea this was nearby. Okay, I had to put some more melanin in my skin. Looking at myself, it was just really, really crazy. They're on their way here. I have to use the restroom so bad. I drank so much water. I'm just waiting, and it's such a cute little vibe here. I've never been in this area before. So I love that I know people who've been here so often and they go, like, shopping. Sebastian stays in the mall, okay? He knows the mall better than anyone. We have a 25-minute wait, so I put us for indoor seating. I didn't know whether they wanted to do the patio. It is warming up and it is about to be the heat of the day. I know, like, lunches and stuff, talking and stuff can take like 2 hours, you know, like sitting out here, and it's going to get really hot. But see you when Jess and Sebastian get here.
And we haven't even gone to court. We did. Let's go. Never.
Yeah. That's the one we went to Kauai.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted it. You're welcome. That one, yeah.
I've been all over the place today.
June is Pride Month, so I finally made it to my first wine walk in Dallas with Danny and Justin. I imagined us walking around with a glass of wine, but the lines were so long that some places were running out before we even made it to the front. Danny looked at us and said, "I'm buying a real drink." And honestly, that ended up being the best decision. We found a bar, watched a dance competition, and before we knew it, the birthday boy had made his way outside, and somehow the whole street was celebrating him. I love you, Sebastian, and happy birthday. By the time Sebastian's birthday dinner rolled around, I felt like I already met half the guest list. For the past few days, everywhere we went, I meet someone new and they say, "Oh, I'll see you at Sebastian's birthday." It was actually kind of nice because by the time dinner came around, it didn't feel like I was walking to a room full of strangers anymore. Sebastian ended up sticking with the neutral outfit, and yes, after all that searching, he finally gave in and bought the thin loafers. On the way to Danny's apartment, Mellow Bucks started playing, and I immediately looked over like, wait, what do you know about Mellow Bucks? It's funny how music does that. You can know someone for 5 minutes, but the second you realize you're listening to the same artist, it feels like you're knowing them a little longer. It's one of those things that instantly makes people feel familiar. We finally made it to Marisol, and when I say that dinner table was long, it was long. I love when birthdays bring together people from completely different parts of someone's life. You could tell everyone was there because they genuinely love Sebastian, and I think that's one of my favorite kinds of celebrations. We started with their famous La Diablo shots. I ordered the crispy potato, which honestly reminded me of crispy rice. In between the food, the conversations, and everyone celebrating Sebastian, it ended up being one of those nights that just flowed. And somehow we all found ourselves back in the neighborhood to end the night.
Guys, we haven't talked in forever. I'm currently still recovering over the last few days, but I'm going to have my birthday dinner with the girls, and I just wanted to show you guys my outfit. So this dress is from Kokaya. I have this yellow pastel bag. I got it in MKT, the boutique here in West Dallas. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm like running around because I'm trying to get to dinner. And then I have my Prada heels, these vintage Prada heels. I don't remember the collection. I'll put it on the screen when I can remember it. As soon as I seen these heels, I said, I have the dress to go with it. And this is the dress. But I got a skedaddle. Wanted to give you a little close-up of the details. Here are my earrings. See you guys at dinner. Bye.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Read me Don't let the street lights teach you. Can I be okay too? I'll follow whatever you do. Whatever you do. Play it too. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper
Spanish version of nothing. That's really sad.
I thought if I start singing about something, I was like, damn.
This is the birthday girl. This is Cece. We love her so much. She's such an amazing person. The best person to be around. Look at her. She just fit in anywhere. Like, how can you not love her? Happy birthday! Love you!
My body must have known I needed the rest because I spent most of that morning waking up, falling back asleep, and then doing it all over again. For once, I wasn't fighting it. At some point, I rolled over, checked my phone, and saw a text from Danny asking if I wanted to do brunch at Catch at 11. Somehow, I managed to get myself together and make it out the door. On Sundays, Catch does all you can eat with your entree, so naturally we took full advantage. I ordered the truffle shrimp pasta, which actually was really good. Somewhere between the food and the conversation, Danny and I discovered we both have a deep appreciation for clams, which is not something I expected to bond over that day. I also met his friend Lulu, who was so sweet. After brunch, one stop somehow turned into 3. We ended up at Mi Casina, then made our way to the Henry to meet up with even more friends. Looking back, the lyric that best described that day is, "We lost track of time, but we had a ball."
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, June 12th. Obviously, it's officially my birthday month. I am a little behind on vlogs, but here goes nothing. So I am going to a candle making class with the people I met down here. I did the birthday dinner with the girls. Now, this is my outfit. So my top and bottoms is from KBB. My heels are Michael Kors. My bag is Verified. And then my sunnies are Coach. Yep. Paul, one of the guys that I met here, has a birthday in June. And it is Pride Month. So I was like, let me make a bouquet for him. Guys, this is the bouquet I made for Paul. All right. Look how cute it is. I was stressing about the way that it looked, obviously, and I don't think it turned out too bad. I did his name in calligraphy just so I can keep practicing. Because I'll probably go months without even doing any calligraphy. So I figure birthdays, holidays, I'll try to practice more on that. It came out not the way that I wanted to. I wanted to do like an asymmetrical vase. I ended up getting the vase at Goodwill for $3. If you need a floral vase, go to Goodwill. That one, and then I got the flowers from Trader Joe's. Now, I did get the last couple of flowers from Market Street, I don't know. I always get World Market and Market Street mixed up, but I think those, yeah. Anyways, went to one of those, and I ended up getting some yellow to fill in the flowers a little bit more. I think I fell in love with it after I added the ribbon and his name tag, but overall, because I had a vision on what I actually wanted to do, it just didn't work out. It's cute, but when you have a vision for something and you don't execute the vision, like as in a creative, it's not the same. We have some new nails going on right here. We have some cat's eye with a little bit of glitter. Gorgeous, gorgeous, very, very sharp. I told her, girl, I'm coming back to get these cut down. And she was like, Cece, you know that you were wearing your nails like this before you got them, shorter? And I was like, I don't know how. I don't know how I was doing this, but I was. I really did have long nails. Now I'm just not really much of a fan. I feel like you could do short and be cutesy, but this is too much for me. Way too much. Anywho, see you at the candle making class.
We should do this like once a month.
I've done this before. I love it.
I think it's awesome.
Like who?
Well, I definitely don't want that one.
Jenny, can you flex or something? Or are you gonna need those noodle arms to... I said flex, girl, don't...
Danny's being so serious with his.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Wow. Cheers.
Oh, I heard
I'm
STDs,
sugar.
everything nice. Wait,
Isn't it... You want
How dare
me to break HIPAA right
no,
now?
you want to pull out your... Let's compare a test.
Well, let's compare it, girl. I don't know. This is 2024.
Lies.
Life, you
That's
can
what
tell.
you know. Ignorance
I
is
get
not a clean bill of health. Having that rumor.
Stop.
I told strangers last night.
What?
They didn't even know you, but I was like, I have this friend named Sebastian. He wouldn't believe it. Hey, y'all know Selena?
You're born in 79? 77?
84.
Oh, okay.
Same year as the Taylor Swift album.
Is that an accomplishment of yours? Is it on your resume?
Remind me, who was your father?
Remind me.
You want to talk about your stains? I'm surprised you didn't make an espresso martini. You want to go?
My stains are not the same, but my stains are white. Yours are chocolate brown. What was your mistake?
That was such a different answer than your mom gave when she was asking the question.
What, honey?
What was your mistake?
I have good taste.
Would it know if I'm looking at you?
I have a uniform.
I like your Sonic uniform better.
Not a right or wrong. I mean, anatomy
In this case,
wise, yes, there
In
is.
this case, there is a right wrong. Because your amygdala doesn't exist in the back of your head out of nowhere.
The difference is.
You can't go that way, Sebastian.
We went the wrong way. I'm sorry. Oh well.
Oh my god, is that him?
Apple Maps. Yeah.
Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, June 13th. It is currently 11:19 a.m. in the morning. I currently don't have a voice because I was screaming all night. And I didn't get into the house probably around 5 o'clock. To the candle making class, it was just me and Sebastian. I invited so many people and obviously only Sebastian and Danny showed up. Then we went to Maroma's. It was straight. It's a new restaurant here in Dallas. It's on Oaklawn. I can't tell you where it was. I know there was places connected to it, but I honestly can't tell you. Anyways, it was okay. I had the sea brim, and the waitress was like, yeah, this is kind of like one of our best dishes. To me, I didn't feel like it was the best. But, sorry, my voice is gonna go in and out. Ooh, girl, hold on. Okay, it may go in and out. My voice is probably gonna go in and out, but they were telling me that it was the best. It was like a flat fish, and then you were supposed to make tacos with it with using the salsa, the beans, and I think the shredded cabbage.
It was cool, it was straight. I like Danny's dish better, but Danny's dish was only better because it had like the sauce to go along with it. So he had the red snapper, and that was pretty good. Sebastian didn't even end up eating his and told them to send it back because it was really greasy looking. I think he got tacos, and he was like, that's just gonna make me go to the restroom. He was like, I don't want it. So they took it off. Nevertheless, then we went to the strip. We always end up at the strip. Always. Pool party. I plan to get there early. It is 11:22. I'm supposed to go pick up his balloons at 12 p.m. at Michael's. Then I want to grab something to eat. I was thinking about bringing it with me, but I don't want to carry around a cooler. I'll probably just bring little light snacks and be snacking on that, but I do want to eat before I head to the pool party. Yeah, anyways, I just finished my face, so I did my La Roche-Posay cleanser. Really love this cleanser. I use the gentle one just because I don't really have oily skin, and the foam one is best for oily skin types. Then I use my Sunbe Me toner. I've been using this for a very long time. Since I got on toner, this was my first toner, and then my best friends put me on to Medicube, and I used a couple of theirs, but ultimately I just came back to this one, you know? If it works, what's the saying? If it's not broken, don't fix it. Now I'm about to go on with my face routine. Usually I do a vitamin C, moisturizer, and then my sunscreen. However, when you use toner, I guess it's best not to use vitamin C on top of it. So we're going with my Naturium moisturizer. I love this. I just started using moisturizers and I feel like it's done my skin pretty well. Okay, so we're doing our moisturizer. Especially if I know I'm gonna be outside, the sun beaming on my face. Maybe. Sometimes makeup is really not that deep. And I always get compliments on my skin, so I might as well show it off while I can, you know? Now I'm going with my dewy moisturizer. It's also from Naturium. I don't know if I'm saying that right, honestly. Oleg Henriksen chapstick. The phone with my mom earlier this morning, and she goes, so what type of swimsuit are you wearing? Are you wearing rubber red? And truthfully, I am. My mom knows me too well. It is a dong bikini. But you know, pool parties, they don't even get at the pool. I hate seeing people crowded around the pool. And Sebastian was like, well, some people don't want to get their hair wet. I'm like, you do not have to submerge yourself in the pool. You can put your feet in the pool and sit on the side. Like, you don't have to submerge yourself in the pool to enjoy the pool. It's a pool party, not a pool stand around. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'll be wearing this bikini. And I don't really like pool parties just because of the image that I have of how pool parties are typically ran, with men just standing around the pool and women standing around the pool, and you all in your bikini and a cover up, and you didn't even dip a toe in. Low being developed, but lately I feel with the bikinis and stuff like that, I just feel more need to cover up, just because in the pool party instance, you have all these men. First of all, they looking at you for free, okay? What you got is very glorious. They're looking at you for free. Sometimes the pool parties get so packed in, squeezed in. Mind you, it probably touching your booty, okay? And I just give, at this point, we're all naked, you know? Like, the ladies are the only ones naked, for real. Like, we are the only ones naked, and I don't know how I feel about that. And sometimes at the pool party, it just gives lust. You know what I'm saying? If I was a man and I wanted to see some baddies some real baddies in a swimsuit, I'll just go to a pool party. Honestly, it feels like the perfect watering hole for baddies. Like, if I just wanted to go look at some ladies, I would go to a pool party. It's so easy. Just stare at you, look at everything that you got, and just stare. It's so easy. And I just feel, I don't know, sometimes it's just, it gets disgusting. Like the looks that you get, it's not admirable. It's more like, I know what's under all of that. I want to see more. And you're like, help me. So yeah, I just went down a little rant, but that's what I always think about when it's pool parties or when I'm wearing bathing suits. It just always feels a little bit uncomfortable these days. I don't know what it's about. I'm not saying that I need to fully cover up, but I don't know. Like if a guy was like, hey, you want to go to the pool? Just tell me that you want to see me with my clothes off. Just tell me that. Does that not make sense to you guys? It's a party that isn't for me. It's not about me. It's not about straight women. It's not about straight men. It's about all the people, like, and they're not going to be looking at me lustful. They're going to be admiring me. So I don't mind these little swimsuits. I probably wore this one time, honestly, on my trip to Mexico. And then I have these little cover-up pants. But I'll probably put this on, you know, just because if I'm going to Chicken Salad Chick, this is see-through, and obviously I have a thong bikini on, and that's not cute. Yeah, I'm the type of woman, but kudos to you if you are. So I'll put this on. I only have one skim sweatsuit, and it's this one. I feel like she doesn't even make colors like this anymore. Really wish I would have went for more colors, but I love this color on my skin tone. Anyways, for my perfume, I'm doing number 87 in Sol de Janeiro. It smells like vacation, guys. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that. Okay. Put happy birthday on the back of it, so I wanted to do that. I obviously wanted it to be cute. Honestly, babes, I feel like happy birthday and calling it a day. It was stressing me out, but I'm hoping that he likes it, everybody likes it. I'm getting better with arranging the back because you can turn the back around and it's still pretty, but obviously you can tell which is the front and which is the back. So this is the front, but one of them, are you not getting enough water, baby? You're supposed to be up here. Oh, I hope you're getting enough water. I'll see you when I see you.
I don't know what was the problem, but you were
Coming for him.
yeah. Ooh, I smell it.
I could not.
No me conformo nada más con un beso. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulado.
Okay, one more. 30.
How about we say everyone's first or best experience with golf?
That's gonna take forever.
Pa' luego que pa' luego se nos va a hacer tarde.